Hi everybody, I'm Miss Lynne and I'm a teaching artist for the PACE program here in Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a movement artist, and so what that means is we'll be using our whole bodies to create our art today. The PACE art program integrates the arts with classroom curriculum, and we are brought to you today by the Acadiana Center for the Arts and the Lafayette Parish school system. Today we're going to be learning all about rhyming and rhyming words. We'll make movements to show the meanings in different rhyming words, and we'll also learn about how to put a dance together by connecting all of our movements. All you'll need is some space, and remember you can push pause on this video at any time if you need to. Let's start by warming up our bodies. For today's warm-up, we'll hear two words that are opposites and connect them through movement. What are opposites? Words that are opposites are two words that are completely different from each other. I'll give you an example. Hot and cold are opposites, right? Feeling hot is completely different from feeling cold, right? So they must be opposites. Can you think of some more opposites? We have right and left, in and out, near and far, right? Awake. What's the opposite of awake? Asleep. Okay? So those are a bunch of opposites. We are going to make movement for these opposites, and we'll go from one to the other. I'll show you what I mean. Let's start with the words high and low, all right? Can you show me a movement that is very, very high or very, very tall? What would that look like? You can back up and take some space. Let's see, a movement that is very, very tall might look like that, right? Okay, what about a movement? What's the opposite of high? Low, right? The opposite of tall is short. So, can you make a movement that's really, really short? That would be down here near the floor, right? So let's do something interesting with our legs, something interesting with our torso, our arms and our head. That could be a low shape, right? Can you do that with me? Awesome. Okay, now let's put those together. So we're going to make our high shape and then take 4 counts to go down to make our low shape. We'll hold high for 4 counts, move for 4, and hold the low shape for 4. I'll try to do them all where you can see me. Let's see, just like that. You ready? So here we go. This is a great way to stretch too. We have a high shape for 4 counts. Any high shape you want. Ready? Here we go. High, 2, 3, 4. Moving from high to low and low. 2, 3, 4. Moving from low to high and high. 2, 3, 4. You got that? Yeah? Let's try another opposite. What else could we use? Ooh, what about open and what's the opposite of open? Closed, right? Let's try that, all right? So here we go. Let's do closed first. So we'll have some closed shape. What does it feel like to be closed? Maybe everything is like this, right? So try this with me. Closed, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what would a really cool open shape be? What do you feel like when you're open? Maybe like that, right? Open. Okay, so we're gonna do closed for 4, moving to our open shape for 4, and hold open for 4. You ready? Here we go. Show me closed, 2, 3, 4. Moving from close to open, hold, open. 2, 3, 4. Moving from hold closed. 2, 3, 4. All right, that is another great opposite pair. Open and closed. Great job. Okay, do you know what rhyming words are? That's when two words sound the same, except their very beginning sound is different. Like, let's see, bat and hat. Those are two words that rhyme, right? But they start with a different beginning sound. Let's see if we can use what I call our magic rhyming board to write and read some rhyming words. I call it magic because I know the trick of how to make rhymes. All you have to do is change the first letter. Let's see what we have. Can you guys read that? B, at, bat, right? Let's see what happens if we only change the first letter. So here we go. I'm going to make a new letter. What's that sound like? And I'm going to make this the same. So that is still at. So what do we have? At, hat. All right, very good. I know you guys can do these. Let's make another one. But I'm going to keep this the same. What do we got? Rat. Very good. Oh, let's do one more. Oh, here's a good one. You see that? Pat. All right, we just made a whole bunch of rhyming words. All we changed was the very first letter, right? Bat, hat, rat, pat. All right. I wonder if we could put movement to some of these words. Which words do you think we could put movement to most easily? Look at that last one. Pat. We could do a movement for the word pat, right? How do you pat? You might pat your shoulder, pat your arm, give yourself a pat on the back, right? That's some movement for pat. What about, hat. We could pretend to put on a hat, right? Boom, like that. You want to try that with me? Here's hat. Hat, right? And we could even have bat. You try that with me? Bat. All right, so there's lots of ways that we can put movement to rhyming words. I'll tell you what, let's play a kind of guessing game. I'll do a movement and I'll tell you what word I'm showing you. And you can do that movement along with me. And then I'll change my movement to show you another word that rhymes with the first one. And you can do that with me too. And I'll ask you to guess what rhyming word you think we changed into. You ready to try one? All right. This will be fun. So our first rhyming word will be the word book. This is my movement for book. Can you read with me? I'm pretending I have a book and I'm turning the pages. Can you try it? So we have book, book. All right, now I'm gonna do a different movement and you are gonna guess what it is. Remember, it rhymes with book. Okay, so we have book. Here's a different one. Did you see that? What could that be? Can you guess that one? That is the word hook. Hook. Can you try to hook with me? Hook. There you go. All right. Let's see. So we have book and hook. Okay. I'm going to do a new movement. You guess what it is. It's going to rhyme with book and hook. What could this be? What do you think that is? What am I doing? Can you do it with me? I'm looking. This is a look. Can you say look? All right, let's put those all together. We have book and hook and look. All right, let's do one more. Let's see. Oh, can you guess this one? This is another rhyming one. Can you guess what I'm doing? I'm stirring the pot like I'm cooking. All right? Can you do that? Cook. And then I'm pouring the spices in. All right. Let's put those all together. Let's see if we can remember them. All right? Remember we had book and hook and look and cook. All right. That's sort of a little phrase of movement that we put together, right? And they were all rhyming words. All right. Let's try one more. These are about how you might feel, all right? So these are movements about how a person might feel. And they're all going to rhyme. This is a new rhyme, okay? So let's see. The first one will be, oh, I know. How do you feel when you look like this? Mad, right? Mad. Okay, can you try it with me? Mad. Okay. Here is another way you could feel that rhymes with that. You ready? It's going to look like this. What was that one? Do you know what that is? That's sad, right? I was pretending to cry. Okay, so we have mad, sad. Ooh, we have to have something else that rhymes with those. What feeling do you think this would show? Something that rhymes with mad and sad. What does that look like? What would that be? That is glad. All right, very good. Let's just put those together, all right? This is like a little rhyming feeling dance, okay? We'll do each one for 4 counts like this. Remember, we started with mad. Here we go. Mad, 2, 3, 4. Sad, 2, 3, 4. Glad, 2, 3, 4. All right. That was like a series of shapes that we made, right? Instead of movements, we sort of were still shapes. And we did them slowly, right? We stayed in each one for 4 counts. I wonder if we could do that same little phrase or bunch of movements with a fast change. You want to try it? Okay, so we had mad, sad, glad. Here we go. Each one on 1 count. Ready? Mad, sad, glad. Try it with me, okay? Mad, sad, glad. All right. That was a little rhyming phrase. Let's do one more kind of guessing game, but this one will stand up and get to move around the room a lot more. So you're going to want some space. And all of these words are going to rhyme with, can you read that? Up, up. All right? I wonder, there are lots of words that have the op sound in them, aren't there? I'm going to show you one, and you can guess just what it is. What word would I be doing if I did this movement? Ready? Watch it. Remember, it rhymes with op. What is that? That's hop, right? Okay, very good. So that'll be our first movement. Let's see. I'm going to show you a rhyming word that rhymes with hop. When you're cleaning up, I don't know if you guys ever help people clean up. This is a word that rhymes with hop. Can you tell what I'm doing? This is cleaning the floor with a mop. Okay, so that'll be our second movement. So let's start from the beginning. So we'll do everything for 4. We'll have hop, 2, 3, 4, and mop, 2, 3, 4. Now, what do you think this one is? It's got a rhyme. What is it? Hop, mop, what's this? You got it, that's chop, all right? So that'll be our third one. Let's start from the beginning. We'll have hop, 2, 3, 4, mop, 2, 3, 4, chop, 2, 3, 4. And then I have kind of a surprise one that I thought would be fun. So for the last one, actually we have 2 that are kind of surprise endings, okay? And remember, they have to rhyme with up. So after chop, we're gonna do this one. Do you know what we would call that? What word is that? It's not hop or mop or chop, it's drop. And then our last one, we're gonna hide and we're gonna pop. Okay, let's do the whole thing to music. I have some music. We'll take it kind of slowly, and maybe we'll do it through twice, okay? This is our op dance. So we'll have a little intro music, and then we'll start. Here are our words again. If you want to take a look, we have up here, hop, mop, chop, drop, pop. All right, so let's try it to the music. It's going to be a little slower. Let's see. Ready? Hop, hop, mop, 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 and chop, 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 ready to drop, and pop. That was great. Let's try it one more time, all right? Here we go. Here we go with hop. Ready to mop. Chop. Ready to drop. And pop. All right. Hopefully you did that with me. That is going to be called our op dance, because all of our words rhymed with the sound op. So far we've used single words to make our movement, right? Mop, chop, those are all single words. What if we put words together in what's called a sentence? Do you guys know what a sentence is? I think you probably do. It's a group of words that's meant to tell us something, or a group of words that are a complete thought. We could make sentences with rhyming words within them, like the cat sat on the mat. That would be like a sentence that has rhyming words in it, and it's a complete thought. It tells us something. We can imagine the cat sitting on a mat when we hear that sentence, right? Let's see, how many rhyming words were in that sentence? The cat sat on the mat. 3 rhyming words, right? I wonder if we could do a sentence with more rhyming words. I have one. You ready? A bug on a rug gave a hug to a pug. Do you know pug? That's a kind of dog. But he could have given a hug to a mug, right? Something you drink out of. So how many rhyming words are in that sentence? A bug on a rug gave a hug to a pug. 4 rhyming words in that sentence, right? Okay, so now we know what a sentence is. I wonder if we could make a whole story with a few sentences. Maybe we could put the rhyming words at the end so each sentence rhymes. That would almost sound like a poem that we'd be making up, right? Let's see. I think a good word to start with, we could make a whole story using the app sound. Maybe, right? Let's try that. All right, I said we would start with the app sound. What can you think of that has the app sound? Map, right? Map. Okay. What are some other words that rhyme with map? Sometimes I just go down the alphabet, right? So we have A, B, bap, that's not a word. C, cap, that's a word. Cap. And then sometimes we can think of this word that also starts with a cl, C-L. Clap, right? And then we have D, dap, that's not a word. Fap, that's not a word. Gap, that's a word. Gap. G-A-P, gap. Let's see, hap, that's not a word. Oh, lap, that's a word. And we already have our M. What about nap? That's a word. We probably even have more. Gosh, there are a lot of words that rhyme with the app sound. Map, cap, clap, gap, lap, nap. Let's see. Oh, goodness. We have rap, tap. What else can you think of? Ooh, do you know this word? Zap. Okay, that's plenty. So if we started with the word map, that might be a good start to a story. We could pretend we were looking at a map in order to go somewhere, right? Let's see about that. So, what would a sentence be that ends in the word map? Could be simple, like, I looked at a map, right? Let's turn that into movement. I looked at a map. Can you try that with me? I looked at a map. Okay, so let's pretend that we were going to go for a hike or something, and we were looking at the map to figure out where to go. It might be interesting to use clap. I have an idea. You want to do this? We could say, we could sort of tell a story like the thunder went clap. Oh, what does that mean? Would we still gonna go on our hike if the thunder came? Maybe not, right? So let's try it together. I looked at a map. The thunder went clap. The lightning went zap. Can you try that much? So we're having a story using rhymes, right? All right. I looked at a map. The thunder went clap. The lightning went zap. How could we end this story? Maybe one more sentence. I kind of like surprise endings or funny endings. So what if we used the word nap? What do you think about that? Like we're saying, I'm actually not going to go anywhere at all because there's a storm outside, so I'm not going to use my map and take a hike. I'm going to take instead a nap. We could do that, right? What would nap look like? Nap. All right? Do you want to do that together? It's like a story that rhymes with movement for the rhyming parts. Ready? Here we go. We'll do the whole story together. I looked at a map. Then the thunder went clap, and the lightning went zap. I took a nap. And if that was a performance, we would take a little bow. So go ahead and do that, and then your audience would give you some applause. So that was a rhyming story using sentences where the ending words rhymed. Well, thanks for making movement with me today. We made movement for rhyming words, and rhyming words inside sentences, and rhyming sentences inside stories. We had a lot of fun with words today, didn't we? You can do more of this at home whenever you want. You just think of some rhyming words, make some movement, and go from there. You can have a friend guess your rhyming words, or you can put them into rhyming sentences and make a story, just like we did. And then you can put movement to that story. There are a lot of more stories that can be told even using the app sound that we used. And I bet you could make them if you want to. Well, we will be posting a new lesson every day at 10 o'clock a.m. on the Acadiana Center for the Arts YouTube channel for kindergarten, first, and second grades, each one tied to the academic curriculum. You can also get these lessons on AOC as part of the Learn United program, which is accessible on AOC on Cox Channel 16 or LUS Channel 4. Kindergarten lessons air at 8 o'clock and first and grade lessons at 9 o'clock. Some lessons will be in visual arts and some in creative movement, like this one. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, you can visit acadianacenterforthearts.org, which is the nonprofit who manages the PACE program. Please spread the word, share our videos, and keep making art. Bye-bye, everybody.